Hosanna Church and Cemetery are situated near the entrance to Lincoln University. The church and cemetery are surviving monuments to the former free Black community of Hensonville, whose residents were directly involved in major social movements that transformed our country. The Underground Railroad and abolition of slavery, the founding of Ashman Institute, now Lincoln University, Liberian colonization, the 19th century movement that promoted the immigration of former slaves and free Blacks to the colony created by the United States as an alternative to the immediate abolition of slavery, and the Civil War, during which 18 men from Hensonville fought for the Union Army and where their combat roles transformed them into agents of emancipation. 10 of the 18 are buried at Hosanna Church Cemetery. Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl Gooch, historian and author of the two-part book series that focuses on how Hensonville and Lincoln University communities shaped Pennsylvania, national, and global history. Hosanna Church trustee James Ralston Amos and his brother Thomas Henry Amos were among the first students to enroll at and graduate from Ashman. They served as Presbyterian missionaries in Liberia. Amos Hall commemorates James Amos's role as co-founder of Lincoln University. Notice his carved image at the top of Amos Hall, which was erected in 1902 in his honor. You will learn more about the Amos brothers in the first year experience course, which includes a chapter from On Africa's Lands, the Forgotten Stories of Two Lincoln-Educated Missionaries in Liberia, published by the Lincoln University Press. Copies of the book are available at the Langston Hughes Library. 18 men who were residents of Hensonville and worshiped at Hosanna Church, along with numerous students and graduates of Lincoln University, served in the Union forces during the Civil War, the war that reunified our country and liberated 4 million Americans from slavery, including many of our ancestors. Lincoln men, Robert Fitzgerald and his classmate, Christian Fleetwood, are among those featured in Hensonville's Heroes, Black Civil War Soldiers of Chester County, Pennsylvania, and appear here on the book's cover. The final Durham, North Carolina home of Robert Fitzgerald, who served in the 5th Massachusetts Cavalry, is now a National Historic Site. And 1860 Ashman graduate Christian Fleetwood, who taught Sunday school at Hosanna, later received the Medal of Honor, the highest military honor, for his bravery during the Civil War. Lincoln men, American heroes. This commemorative bench was placed at Hosanna in 2015 by the Toni Morrison Society. The plaque, in part, reads as follows. Built in 1843, Hosanna Church became the social and spiritual center of Hensonville, an African-American community whose residents helped to establish nearby Lincoln University and played a key role in both the abolition of slavery and Liberian colonization. Hosanna Church was an important stop on the Underground Railroad, and church members worked diligently to assist enslaved men and women on their journey to freedom. The church cemetery contains the graves of Hensonville's earliest families, along with those of Black Civil War veterans. The historic church has been a sacred site for the Lincoln University community and a symbol of hope for those who desired freedom. Lincoln students, This summarizes the distinguished history you have inherited and the history to which you now have the opportunity to contribute. All the best in your successful studies at Lincoln University.